And good evening, everyone, or good afternoon. Today is Thursday. It is August 27th, and I'm just doing a recording. This is not a live episode, but we are doing a recording here, and I'm doing just a little bit of Microsoft Flight Simulator again. And I will be uploading this to the Discord a little bit later on, but considering where I live in Arkansas and we are being hit by the remains of Hurricane Laura, I thought instead of normally flying at night like I have been doing, I'm going to do a little bit earlier afternoon flight, and we're going to take off from Little Rock International Airport, fly around the city a little bit, and just see how it handles here in this rain. We are using current time. The time is 4:39 p.m. Central Time. It is live. And we've got rain. We've got tornado warnings. We've got all that fun stuff around Central Arkansas, so let's fly. For today's flight, and I don't remember exactly which one I selected, but I've selected a smaller little prop plane. So that should have some interesting stuff going on. I'm watching our local weather here, and they have cut in all afternoon with the storm updates. This, of course, is the remains of the hurricane that came up through the Gulf of Mexico, came up along the Texas-Louisiana border, killed a 14-year-old girl overnight down, I'm not sure if it was Texas or Louisiana. So it's already become a killer storm, and it is now a tropical storm, I believe, as it has left Louisiana and entering into Arkansas. Most of our severe weather will be overnight and tomorrow. We're under flood watches, stuff like that. Now, I don't have much of a worry about flooding because I live up on top of a small mountain. So that has its advantages. I'm not going to be flooded out, but some of the people in the town below, yeah, they do have to deal with flooding today and tomorrow. And the major city nearby, Conway, Arkansas, their downtown area floods every time we have a drizzle. So, I mean, they're stacked up on the downtown section. They're stacked up having sandbags right now, which is a normal occurrence for them. But still, it's something that we would prefer not to have to deal with. So I'm just, while we're waiting for takeoff, I'm looking at the weather map here for Central Arkansas, for Little Rock, which is the geographical center of the state of Arkansas. And yeah, they're getting hit with major storms right now. So we'll see how it is here in the game. Okay, the plane is an Extra 330 LT. It has 150 knots cruising, 10,000 foot ceiling here, endurance of 5 hours. And we're not going to deal anything there with that. Let's take a quick look at our controls here. There is the airspeed over there. And let's see what else. Compass. Mapping of everything. Yep. pedals. Do we have... We have landing lights. Trim warnings, stall warnings. Do we have landing gear that comes up? Let's see. It's looking that we do not. We do have someone supposedly behind us. And yes, we do have a restricted view. All right. All right, well, what we're going to do here is we're going to... yeah, this thing is just pulling up left and right here. Really hard to control this plane. Right down below us is the William Jefferson Clinton Presidential Library. Right there. This is I-30 that we're flying over there. And this is downtown Little Rock. As we cross the river here, we are now in North Little Rock. Right over here we have Dickey Stevens Ballpark. And this building right here that we are coming around, and we're about to crash into, but yeah, okay, that was not very effective. Well, that building that we just crashed into was the Innovation Hub, where I have spent a lot of time practicing my 3D printing. Let's pick a different plane. Now, I had a lot of control issues with that plane. I don't know if it was due to the weather, because right now we are suffering from high winds here in central Arkansas, or if it was the plane itself. So we're going to load up, see.
Adams Tower Extra Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra at runway 22 right, ready for takeoff
And
straight out to North.
no main menu. And back to this horrendously long load up screen. That wasn't so bad. All right. We are again starting off from Little Rock. We're going to go with our icon, which we have flown before. And here we will be able to see if it's due to the wind itself, or if it was my piloting skills. And also today, if you have a chance, or even if you do it, we'll go back and watch it. I would like to recommend a show to go watch, and I know that he says he's doing an all-day stream today, and that is Iron Ham TV. I have promoted Iron Ham a number of times. It is a young 12-year-old boy in Canada who is streaming. He's been streaming for about 13, 14 months now. And he has the advantage that his father streams along with him. Now, the thing that makes it rather interesting is his father likes talking STEAM, as in science, technology, engineering, arithmetic, and mathematics. Well, no, is it arts and mathematics? And he has a club called the Tech Bandits that he promotes. But the other thing is that he is also a well-known television and movie actor. Baz is the boy, and David Hewlett is the father. So go check them out whenever you can. Iron Ham TV on Twitch here. If you're wondering who David Hewlett is, if you're a science fiction fan and you've ever watched Stargate, the franchise, David Hewlett played Dr. Rodney McKay. So go check it out. They stream 3 or 4 times a week. Very entertaining. I have been supporting them since pretty much day one, and I would strongly encourage you to go support Baz when he does his game streams, and David when he does tech related to help teach young people technology. We are still sitting here waiting for this to load up. This is the one thing that just drives me nuts, is how long it takes.
Adams Tower Icon Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra ready for departing straight out at runway 4 left. Icon Alpha Sierra X.
All right, we are ready. Park and brake is off. Let me take a look down to see where the gear is here. Throttle, landing gear. Okay, we had the landing gear set. So, here we go. Oh, it looks like a plane just took off right above me here. And we are up. The landing gear is up. Let's switch our cameras to external. Let's take a lower view just to ensure. Yep, our gear is up. We're going to keep it fairly low as we fly through Little Rock up here. Then maybe we might fly around by my house. All right, once again, here is the Arkansas River. And we're going to slow down a bit. And we are coming up to right below me is the Bill Clinton Presidential Library. And we are passing over I-30 right here. We're coming up to some of the different bridges. There is our amphitheater down there and the river market area. Right down here, I don't know if we'll be able to see it. This is the Junction Bridge. And there is a submarine dock right below us here. Right there is a submarine. Okay, let's... And we're not going to crash this time.
Adams approach icon Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is type icon 853 miles northwest of Adams 800 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace. Icon Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Adams approach. 1230.
Okay, there is the Verizon Arena. And let's see if I can... Right there, that building that we just passed over is the Innovation Hub. And that's where I've learned a lot of my 3D printing from, here in Conway, or here in Little Rock. And here we have downtown Little Rock. We'll do a little spin through here. I'm looking for something in particular here. Don't see it. quite yet. And yeah, the wind is even throwing this plane around. And this plane is a very stable plane. So, here it is. There is the state capital for Little Rock that we're going to be flying over right now. And it looks like, nope, we're right side up. All right. All right, there you go. We just had a little fly through here, flying over Little Rock, Arkansas. We are now over North Little Rock. Once again, below us here is Dickey Stevens, which is a minor league Arkansas baseball league. Then you see that stadium there, and this building right below us right now, boom, is the Innovation Hub. And we're going to follow Interstate 30 down here, all the way up to Conway, Arkansas. About 27-mile drive. Robinson Airfield, showing on our markers here. And there is the Arkansas River there on the left-hand side. That river is probably going to cause us no series of issues this weekend here with the all the rain coming in. We are looking at possibly having up to 7 inches of rain due to Laura. So okay, I just took hands off the control there, and it just wanted to do a rapid climb. So And we are flying over the junction here that would switch over to 430 right there, which would cross over the Arkansas River. But we're going to head a bit due north here. And this looks pretty realistic for everything that they've been mapping and everything with it, so. I've never flown this route in real life, so yeah, pretty interesting looking at it from this angle. Alright, this should be the Maumelle exit that we're coming up to. And they have that pretty well realistic here. Now we're going to see if they have something here that Squid will appreciate. And I think we're coming up on it. Yeah, this building right here, that is Vision Strip Club. So yeah, they even have the local strip club. I'm sure Squidlord would be checking in, seeing how they're doing there if this was him. Alright, we're going to pick up a little bit of speed here. We're going to get a little bit of altitude. We're going to fly a little bit as the crow flies here. Once again, off on the left-hand side, there is the Arkansas River. We have all of our rice paddies here down below underneath us. And we are coming up. This is Lake Conway up here in front of us.
Icon X-ray Golf Sierra radar contact 5 miles southeast of Alfa Romeo tree 1,500 feet. Altimeter 29 decibels. Copy Icon X-ray Golf Sierra. Icon X-ray Golf Sierra contact Adams approach on 119 decimal 5. 119 decimal 5 for Icon X-ray Golf Sierra.
Well, whereas I can hear the rain outside, there is no rain here, so I'm not too sure how the live weather function here this game goes, this flight simulator, but okay, I'm trying to adjust the flaps, but it's not going to let me. Oops. And actually, I prefer to have external. And there, I just heard thunder outside in real life, so okay, we know things are realistic now. When they have the semi rest stop here, pull off. And this is Lake Conway here. And what you see in front of us is Conway, Arkansas. Cantrell Airport, 5 miles away. That's the airport we took off from the first couple of times trying to fly and play the game here. Conway, Arkansas is the county seat and the big city here for Faulkner County, the county that I happen to live in. Coming up on the left of the freeway up there is the new Baptist Hospital. And right across from it on the right is the new Conway Crossing Mall big building right below us here is Sam's Club, and we have some other places in here. Oh, and you can see all of Conway's roundabouts. The city of roundabouts. Oh, and this is very interesting there. We just passed Cantrell Airport, but they haven't moved the airport yet, because the airport's no longer there. It's moved out over by the Arkansas River. Over here on our left here, on our right hand side, Target, Best Buy, all those fun areas that people love to go to, especially geeks like me. We are passing Oak Street down below, it looks like. And we're getting off at Highway 65. Right there on the left here is a Walmart. On the right is the movie theater. All of those fun places that you love going to. And this should be Highway 65. Yep, there's one of our hotels down there. Church Alive. It is truly a whole lot stranger to look when you're looking at it from this angle. I don't know how realistic some of these houses are and everything. Like, I don't remember seeing a multi-story building here. And this road is a road that I travel every single day. Here we have our rice paddy flats, the Cadron, which whenever we have severe weather, this is what floods out. Because the Arkansas River, when it goes over its flood banks, feeds right into the the Cadron Creek that we are passing over right there. And that floods out all of our fields there. So we are flying over Highway 65 right now. And we don't have any of these tall 4-story buildings along this road, so you know the game is just having to fill in with whatever. Like right here, no, we don't have any of this stuff. 2-story building is the highest building that we have in my town or leading into it, nor is it a divided highway like this. Yeah, none of that part is real. We don't have a big building like this here or this one here. Now there is the high school. And this is the mountain that I live up on top of. But they don't have the mountain very accurate. So right down here should be my subdivision somewhere. They got the name of the school right, or the mascot. We'll try this again. And this is my subdivision. All right, well, that should be, no, that's Arca Valley, whatever Arca Valley is. We're going to head back to Cantrell. And see if we can land this. Now what's below us right now is pretty accurate. All right, we are flying back in toward Conway, Arkansas. Once again, here's the flats, the Cadron. All right, at this point, we're going to switch over to to our cockpit view. And actually, I think I do need to keep. Okay, I see a problem here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have no landing gear. Oh, they just came down to their own, so good there. All right, we took off. We crashed the first time. No problem there. We took off the second time, and we were able to fly around Little Rock, fly over to Conway, Arkansas, then take a trip up to my house to take a look at it, and come back to Conway and land in what used to be Cantrell Airport, which is now just a field. They need to move that to where the new airport is. But we landed, a little bit bumpy landing, but we made it on the ground. So I would say not too bad for a stormy flight. Considering I hear thunder outside from Hurricane Laura or Tropical Storm Laura, I would say that we did pretty good there. So just for a fun little takeoff here, little trip, I do want to thank everyone for joining us. This is the Geezer Geek, and we're going to close out. Let me close the game here. So I wish everyone